about annual range of temperature. There can be some little difference. What is it? The difference between the hottest as well as the coldest month of the year. Difference between the hottest and coldest month. And that same thing we annual daily range of temperature, what we did it, maximum and minimum. Then we find what it is difference. But here hottest and coldest, and then we have to find the difference. Now regional variations in temperature. The temperature varies from place to place mainly due to variations in latitude. According to the latitude, the temperature can be different from place to place. Then first point, the higher the latitude of a place, the lower is its temperature. Higher the latitude, I mean, what do you mean by latitude? Latitude means the height from the sea level. When height increases, then what will happen? The temperature will decrease. And the higher the altitude of the place, the lower is its temperature. That is the same thing. The higher the altitude of a place, if a place is more high, then lower is its temperature. And now the greater the distance of a place from the sea, the higher is the range of temperature. If we are away from the sea, then what will happen? Temperature will increase. Why? Most of the temperature will be absorbed by water. That we have learned. That is why when we are away from the seashore, we feel more hot. And isotherms. An isotherm is a line drawn on a map on the earth's surface to join places where the temperature at sea level the same at the given time. And what it is, isotherm means it is a imaginary line. Okay, it is a line drawn on a map. We are drawing this line on map. Why do we draw this line on a map? Because to join the places where the temperature is the same. Temperature at sea level is the same at a given time. That we have to, at a given time, within 1 hour or within 1 day, what was the temperature was the same in these such and such places. And that is what the known. That shows the what it is isotherm. Now let us go to air pressure. Air pressure. Air has weight. That first itself we have to understand. Air has weight. From smaller time onwards, we are learning that blow a balloon and keep on a measurement. Then what will happen? The blowed one will be down, and without blowing that one, what will happen? It will be on high. And that shows the weight of the air. That from smaller time onwards, we are learning. We have learned it. Air has weight, although it weighs very little. The weight of all the air of the temperature is huge. We know Earth is a huge planet. And what about atmosphere? Atmosphere is a blanket of air which is surrounding the Earth. So, if we are measuring the weight of air, then what will happen? Weight of air, then what will happen? It is a huge measurement. We can't imagine it. What will be the weight of it? When we measure a little of air, then there is no weight. The weight of the atmosphere pushes down or exerts pressure on Earth's surface. Fortunately, this weight is spread over a large area. That is why we are not feeling anything. Since it is this weight is getting spread in a huge or a large area. That is why we are not feeling the real weight of this one. Atmosphere. The weight of the atmosphere pushing down on a little area on the Earth's surface is called atmospheric pressure. The as we said, the weight of atmosphere pushing down on a unit of area is called atmospheric pressure. Okay. So, at the sea level, atmospheric pressure is about 1 kilogram per square centimeter. So, that is what the thing. At the sea level, when we see about the pressure, when we measure the pressure, then we can understand that 1 kilogram per square centimeter. Do you not feel this pressure? Because it is balanced by the internal pressure of your body. That is why, because we are not feeling it, because it is being getting balanced by our internal pressure of our body. And now the atmosphere is the densest near the earth's surface. From beginning onwards I said, when weight decreases, then what will happen? The air will go on top and top. So heaviest gases will come near the surface of the earth. So it is densest near the earth's surface. As one climbs higher, the air becomes less dense and exerts lesser pressure. That is why when we are climbing on a mountain or higher places, we feel weightless. Therefore, atmospheric pressure decreases with increasing altitude. Air becomes lighter and exerts lesser pressure. Air becomes lighter and exerts lesser pressure when its temperature increases. That is already I said, when temperature increases, what will happen? The air's weight will become less, and so that it will go on top. Hot air rises or flows upwards. On the other hand, air becomes dense and heavy when its temperature decreases. When temperature increases, what will happen? Weight decreases. When temperature decreases, weight increases. That is what. Cold air exerts more pressure and it sinks or flows downwards. And atmospheric pressure is measured using a barometer. We have come to know on temperature, measuring the temperature, we have used a thermometer, but we are measuring by using barometer, we measure the pressure. A simple barometer consists of a long mercury filled glasses. There also we used mercury or alcohol filled glasses. Here we are using simple barometer consists of a long mercury filled glass. And inverted over a cup of mercury. Now let us see, the pressure of air on the mercury in the cup pushes up and the mercury in the tube when increases, it will pushing up. At sea level, atmospheric pressure supports a column of mercury 76 centimeter high. What about the sea level? At sea level, atmospheric pressure supports a column of mercury 76 centimeter high. Then atmospheric pressure is measured in terms of the height of the mercury column. And next paragraph, the millibar, and the unit of millibar that we are using, MB in a short form, is often used to measure pressure. Millibar is a unit which we use to measure pressure. A pressure of 1000 millibar is equal to 75 centimeter of a mercury column. Okay, I mean 75 centimeter of mercury column equal to 1000 millibar. So you divide 1000 by 75, then you will get 1 centimeter how much. So at sea level, atmospheric pressure is about 1013.2 millibars. The mercury barometer the mercury barometer is large and not portable. Yes, since it is a big one, we can't carry it one place to another. The Android barometer is more commonly used. It does not use any liquid. What about the speciality of Android barometer? That we are not using any liquid in it. Therefore, easier to handle. It has a metal box which is partially emptied of air. The box is very sensitive to variations of air pressure. It expands when the pressure is low and gets compressed when the pressure is high. It expands when pressure is low. It gets compressed when it is pressure is high. So, dear students, have a nice day. We will meet on next session with wind speed and direction. Thank you.